Hi guys, I'm Takira. Welcome back to my channel. As you guys saw in the title, I'm going to be sharing with you guys my top 10 sexy date night or day dates fragrances. So, as in my previous fragrance videos, I'm going to be reading the main accords off of Fragrantica to you guys and also telling you guys what I think they smell like. So my number 10 is First Kiss Exclusive by Layered. And this fragrance is inspired by the Lena Exclusive by Parfums de Marly. So the main accords on Fragrantica are fruity, vanilla, balsamic, tropical, and fresh. As I told you guys in my previous video, this is a great dupe of the Lena Exclusive. I have smelled that one. This one projects a ton more than that one does, but other than that, it's pretty spot on. To me, this smells like lychee ice cream. If you know what lychee smells like, it's like kind of like a tropical smelling fruit. And so this smells like a tropical fruit ice cream because it has this like milky creaminess to it to me. Yeah, this is really nice. So if you're interested in the Lena Exclusive but don't want to fork out the coins for it, I highly recommend this. I would wear this for a daytime date or a nighttime date. I feel like it'd be appropriate for either. It's just a really pretty scent, a really pretty pleasing scent. I don't see anyone being turned off by it. So my number 9 is Mon Guerlain by Guerlain, and this is the Eau de Parfum. And the main accords are vanilla, aromatic, powdery, floral, and fresh spicy. This to me is a semi-sweet lavender vanilla fragrance. It's not my favorite. I do like it, but the reason why I put it in this countdown is because it is a people pleaser. This is one of those fragrances that just about anyone will like if they smell it on you. And so for date purposes, I feel like that's a good type of fragrance, especially if it's like a first date or something, because it's really nice. Like, it smells really pretty on. It's pretty soft. I feel like it has a soft to moderate projection. It's not a super strong fragrance by any means, but it's just nice and pretty and feminine. So I think it will make a great date night fragrance or day date fragrance. I feel like most of the ones I'm going to show you guys, you could probably wear them either day or nighttime. So just whatever you prefer. But this is really pretty, fresh, not super sweet, feminine, nice fragrance. So my number 8 is Miss Dior Absolutely Blooming by Dior. That's what that looks like. And the main accords are fruity, sweet, woody, rose, floral, and musky. This to me smells like what you'd get if you combined Giorgio Armani C Eau de Parfum and Lancome La Nuit Tresor. If you were to combine those two fragrances, I feel like this is what you get. I get the black currant in here, and it's similar to the black currant in Giorgio Armani C. It's kind of boozy, and it just has that La Nuit Tresor vibe. Like, it's a bit smoky, it's a bit sweet, it's a bit fruity. The raspberry, it has a raspberry note in this. I think it's a strawberry and a lychee note in La Nuit, but yeah, that's exactly what this smells like. So if you like those two fragrances, I feel like you like this fragrance as well. But if you have those two fragrances, then you can just combine them and get something similar to this. But this is really pretty. I feel like this will be a great date fragrance because I feel like it's one of those fragrances that is not going to be super off-putting to anybody either. I feel like it's just nice, pretty, feminine. It's almost a tad bit dark, but to me this is like what La Nuit would smell like if it were more daytime appropriate, if it was less dark pretty much. So it smells like it could be like a La Nuit or a Giorgio Armani C flanker. Daytime appropriate, nighttime appropriate. Yeah, it's really nice. So that is my number 8, and that is Miss Dior Absolutely Blooming. So my number 7 is Mon Guerlain Floral, and that's what that looks like. It looks really similar to the other Mon Guerlain, except it has a light pink juice versus the dark pink, and it has this light, like rose silver collar, and Guerlain has a gold one. But the main accords in this one are Floral, powdery, aromatic, woody, fresh, spicy, and vanilla. As you can see, I actually prefer the Mon Guerlain Floral to the original. I feel like this one is prettier. It's also a tad bit sweeter. The projection is about the same, I'd say. They're both soft to moderate projection, but yeah, when I reach for a Guerlain to wear, this is the one that I typically reach for because I prefer it to the original. You still get that lavender and vanilla, but it's just, like I said, it's a bit sweeter, it's a bit prettier to me. In the other Mon Guerlain, I feel like the lavender can lean a bit more masculine. It's still a very feminine fragrance, but I feel like more unisex leaning, I'll say that, in the other one. But this one is just super feminine, super pretty. Perfect for a daytime date. So next I have Versace Arrows Perfume Eau de Toilette. And I do not have the cap because I purchased the tester bottle. So the main accords for this one are sweet, citrus, fruity, white floral, and floral. Oh, this is so pretty. I love this. It's like fresh. It's like a fresh raspberry lemonade fragrance to me. So it's fresh and tart and citrusy. As you can see, I'm smiling. This is like a happy fragrance. This is probably more daytime appropriate, but of course, wear what you want when you want to. But this will be perfect for a daytime date. The projection is pretty good. I'd say it's moderate. And it's pretty. I don't see anybody disliking this one either. And like I said, this is the Eau de Toilette. They do have a Eau de Parfum. I have not smelled that one. So the one that I'm recommending to y'all is the Eau de Toilette. So that is Versace Arrows Perfume Eau de Toilette. And that is my number, what did I say? 7? 10, 9, 8, 7. My number 6 fragrance. So my number 5 is by Layered, and it is called Enchanted Garden. And the main accords for this one are rose, fruity, citrus, sweet, and white floral. I already told you guys I love this one. This one is probably more daytime appropriate as well, just based off of the fragrance. To me, it just smells like sweet tropical fruits and jasmine, and I don't know, it's really pretty. This is super feminine as well. I feel like anyone who smelled this on you would love it. I don't see anybody disliking this. So my number 4 is La Nuit Tresor by Lancome. And the main accords for this one are sweet, fruity, warm, spicy, balsamic, and caramel. I love this. You guys know I love this. This one I feel is probably more nighttime appropriate though, because it has that darkness to it. To me, this is like a smoky, strawberry, caramel, and a bit of patchouli type of fragrance. This is beautiful. I just love this so much. I feel like this one you might want to be careful with. I don't know if you should wear this on like a first date. Maybe somebody that you've been dating for a while, or if you know what type of fragrances they like. I don't know how safe this one would be. Personally, for me, I would wear it still. I don't care, but I would just spray it lightly just to be sure that I'm not, turning him off by my fragrance. But I feel like men more so would probably find this super sexy. This one is sexy. This is a sexy fragrance. But yeah, if sexy is what you're looking for, this one. Sexy, if you like how I described it and you want a sexy fragrance, I definitely recommend picking this one up. The projection on this one is pretty heavy too, so just be mindful of that whenever you're spraying it, because you don't want to choke whoever you're dating out. My number 3 is YSL Black Opium Nuit Blanche. And the main accords for this one are vanilla, sweet, coffee, caramel, warm, spicy. Y'all have heard me describe how this smells a million times at this point. To me, this just smells like a vanilla latte with pumps of caramel syrup. It has I'd say probably heavy projection initially, but it's not one of those fragrances that I feel like would be overwhelming if you spray a lot of it on. I feel like this is either day or nighttime appropriate. Most people would probably say it's more nighttime appropriate than daytime, but I wear it either or, day or night. This is just one of those fragrances that I feel like would be pleasing to whoever you're on your date with. I feel like I don't see them disliking this. And this is sexy too, so this one is feminine sexy. It's not as sexy as La Nuit in my opinion, but it's still sexy. So yeah, that is Black Opium Nuit Blanche. So my number 2 is Flower by Kinsel Elixir. And the main accords for this one are sweet, powdery, vanilla, fruity, and rose. And this one is, I get raspberry, I get powder, raspberry powder, and caramel. It smells really good. I love this. You guys know I love this. I mentioned this in my previous one. This one is a pretty feminine scent. The powder in this is kind of like makeup-y powder, in my opinion. Yeah, this one is pretty feminine. It's not, I wouldn't smell this and be like, oh, that's sexy. To me, this smells feminine, pretty. I literally feel like this would be perfect for a daytime or a nighttime date. This one is more soft. It has a moderate projection, but it's soft to where it's not gonna intrude on anybody's personal space. So this one is really nice. That is Flower by Kinsel Elixir, and that is my number 2. So my number 1 is my most recent obsession, and it is by Lancome. This is La Nuit Tresor à la Folie. And the main accords for this one are vanilla, balsamic, sweet, fruity, rose, and aromatic. This is a vanilla fragrance to the T. I'm actually wearing this one today. This is the vanilla fragrance that I have been searching for, I think, because at one point I was on a vanilla kick, so I was getting like a bunch of vanilla fragrances because I had this idea of what I wanted a vanilla fragrance to smell like, and I wasn't getting it. And then I got this one and I realized this is the one that I was missing. Literally, it's a sweet, somewhat boozy vanilla. It has some spices in it. I think the note might be nutmeg, but I definitely smell like spices. So it's like a sweet, boozy, spiced vanilla fragrance. It's so good. When you first spray it, you do get that, like, this is a La Nuit Tresor flanker. So when you first spray it, you do smell similarities to the original La Nuit, but like almost immediately it becomes its own scent. And this is a vanilla fragrance to the T. When it dries down, it becomes less boozy. You get less of the spices, and it's more of just like a sweet vanilla fragrance, almost like cake batter. And it's almost a bit Play-Doh-y if you like sniff the spot where you sprayed it. Just a tiny bit. It's not anything that's off-putting. This is beautiful. I wear this day or nighttime, so I feel like this would be appropriate for a day or nighttime scent, and I feel like you can't go wrong with a vanilla fragrance for a date. This is sexy, a tad bit dark, just slightly, the tiniest bit dark. It's beautiful. I love this, and this is my number 1, and that is La Nuit Tresor à la Folie by Lancome. So yeah guys, that is my last one. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what fragrance you guys reach for when you're going out on a date, whether it be day or nighttime or both. Let me know your favorite sexy date fragrance down in the comments. And yeah, if you have any questions, feel free to leave those down in the comment section below. And I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.